Welcome back, guys. Today I want to show you what stocks are for sale at the moment in this beginning of a recession dip. We don't know that yet. I guess many think it will be a huge recession with a bear market that could last years or for sure more months. But you could also say it's only a slight bump in the road. The dip where you have to buy or you are left behind for good. So surely there are stocks that are still quite high right now, but there are quite some stocks that have already capitulated. But I guess for them it's hard to go. It could always go lower. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a guy on YouTube, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I can look at the charts and see. For example, let's talk about the first stock here. I guess it's an obvious choice, but as obvious as it gets, it's still hard to invest your money in it. So, my first choice, I guess, it's Meta Platforms. I think the Facebook company, will do great in the next years and has a reasonable PE ratio of under 20. And for $200 a share, I think it's a great deal. I think with Meta you might always diversify your portfolio, blah blah blah. But I think with Meta, I think you can do nothing wrong with Meta. Yeah. With that being said, there are still other great deals out there. For example, Intel. Intel has a phenomenal PE ratio of under 10. That is because over the last 4 years they kind of were stuck with their revenue and income. But guys, I think this will change. Now with the acquisition of Tower Computers, there's still another 5 billion down, but I think we will see something huge from Intel. Sure, the Bitcoin miners were a bit of a, third of performance, a third of hash rate at the same or even higher energy consumption is a bit of a letdown, but Bonanza 2 should be on par. And sure, the graphics cards aren't the best either, but I think Intel will not fail. Intel can continue to secure market shares, and maybe 2022, they will beat their earnings from the last 4 years, and we will see a massive rally pricing that income growth triangle in from a very, the PE ratio now is 10, and I guess then we will value Intel as a growth stock again, and we could easily see a PE ratio from 50 to 100. Would be a share price of, let's see, an X5 to X10. So 250 to 500 for Intel in the next 1 to 2 years. I think it's very likely. Nothing is certain, that's for sure, but I think it's very likely. Especially the Tower Computer acquisition, I think we will see more of that. Analog computing, when you hear analog, for sure you think analog is old, but analog computing could be, it's something for another video, but analog computing could be the next big thing for computing. It could solve a lot of the energy consumption, for example in Bitcoin mining and other tasks. Then another great option would be Twitter. You know the conflict, you know politics, you know businesses. Everyone is talking on Twitter. Everyone is talking on Facebook. Whole governments using Twitter. Not only the US, but the whole world is using Twitter. They make politics on Twitter. I guess Twitter is here to stay. And at around $30 per share, I think it's a good deal. Sure, they currently don't have earnings that are that stable, but I think it's a great company. And yeah, with Jack Dorsey leaving the company as a CEO, I think there are a lot of investors that don't buy the company because of their Bitcoin investment, because of their true value as the communications platform for all the world, you could say so. So personally, I don't like Twitter that much. I don't use it that much. I think when I go on Twitter, I guess I don't like what I see. The recommendations are stupid. A lot of tweets are stupid. But it's the world. I mean, maybe the world is stupid, but it's not Twitter's fault, I guess. It's another thing. So I see the Twitter price over the next year at least, or when the dip ends, when the recession ends, at least going back to 70 or $100 easily. So the fourth choice I want to discuss here with you, the fourth and final choice, is Spotify. Spotify, the music streaming service, is down from, they made a high at 370 on my charts, and now they are back at 130. It's the pre-corona level, the pre-dip level, and the dip was at 120. So I guess buying Spotify on that kind of a level, 130, 120, 150. There again, I don't like its services that much, but they have a lot of users. They have a growing user community. They have growing revenue. And I guess they will be successful over the next years and potentially make a new ADH in the next 4 years. Or at least double. At least double in a shorter time frame and make a new all-time high in the next 4 years. So, that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked the content. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.